the whole conversation with George is just making me think, like, how do you actually structure the date for the best conversations?
Yeah.
You know, are there, is it best at a face-to-face kind of restaurant setting, sitting at a bar, going to a game, or a, you know,
I find bar not so good because you're generally sitting next to each other, not across. It's hard to make eye contact and really like feel that. I don't know if I have a go-to. I've done the drinks, I've done the coffee, I've done the dinner. One of the most interesting things for me was, though, I had a really great first date with a guy, and then our second date we were going to go see a show, and like the day before, he texted me and just said, I don't want to see a show, I'm not going to be able to talk to you, let's go do dinner instead. So it was just like, it's cool, okay, so
Great.
there is like a desire to have conversation, so I don't know, I like the face-to-face thing a lot.
Good sign.
Yeah, and I agree with that. But on the other hand, like we've talked, I believe it was last week, we talked about like really the benefit of creating an experience with someone and something active on a date. And I know that's my favorite kind of date is when it's more than just sitting across the table at a restaurant. Yep. So I think there's something to be gained for both.
Yeah, I think in some of the dates that I've found most satisfying, start to finish, it sort of started with a coffee.
Yeah.
And then if we like how this is going, and I feel like I've sort of teased out a good amount of information face to face, it's like, do you want to just wander around a while?
Yeah.
And then there's kind of a little feeling of mixing it up, or it sort of eases the maybe tension or pressure of kind of the face to face.
And the formality.
And the formality of that environment. And you bump into each other, you sort of get to see how a person handles that. Are they open to like being nudged here or there? And you can sort of check out multiple aspects of what the connection is. But I tend to be almost always having coffee or tea these days when I first meet someone in a quieter place or outdoors, where I'm pretty much guaranteed that there's not going to be music or something hard to hear, because the main objective is conversationally clicking.